as social workers work in a range of capacities in a variety of settings with many different types of clients, with individuals, with families, with communities, doing a wide range of tasks, many of them involving social change, some of them involving individual development. All of those activities are guided by a common set of values, and out of those values has grown a set of ethical principles and ethics which guide our actions. What we have to do is incorporate those ethics into everything that we do. We have to have a mindset where our ethical principles are tattooed across our frontal lobes, and every action we take must take those ethical principles into account.
In order to give some direction to the ethical responsibility, the professional responsibility of the social worker, a number of principles have been agreed upon. Certainly they include such things as service, the importance of human relationships. Social justice is one that has been very central to the profession. The dignity and worth of the person is extremely pivotal to the nature of human relationships and the idea of professional competence. And finally, the importance of professional integrity, I think, has been an area that binds us together really as a professional community.
Sometimes it sounds very easy. You have a code of ethics and you have a mission to carry out, but many times conflicts can arise because as practitioners, we have a responsibility to clients, we have a responsibility to agencies, we have a responsibility to our coworkers, we have a responsibility to the overall profession. And I suppose we have a responsibility to ourselves, and many times those responsibilities are in conflict. Many times we're confronted with an ethical dilemma. Where do our allegiances lie? Do they lie with the client, with the agency, with ourselves?
I think the agency constantly has to balance the policies, the rules, the regs against what's important to the client, and often that creates an ethical dilemma.
They then need to act accordingly, document the reasons for the course of action that they pursue, and evaluate the impact of their decision and monitor that decision over time.
From a prevention point of view, I think it's helpful for social workers to, particularly in addressing the issue of dual and multiple relationships, I think it's important for them to seek consultation if they become aware of a pending ethical dilemma. I think it's important that they always monitor their conduct, the boundaries that they set.
Most of the time, we find that social workers' personal values are compatible with the professional values. And I know I've done some ongoing research in this area, and we find that social workers really are different from many other professions, that we have a strong commitment to respect diversity, to individual rights, to self-determination, to social justice, to social responsibility. And this helps us advance our professional values. However, that does not mean that we aren't going to be confronted with conflicts between the two. And that's when I think we're perhaps taxed or challenged, and that's when we really need to pull out our professional ethics and make decisions that are compatible with that ethical value base.